Yay Media Group.
Hello and welcome to There I Said It. I'm Georgia Alfredis. He is Carrie with the T. She is Tambra Cherie. We never really meant for that to rhyme.
But I know, but it went perfectly.
But boom, kind of cool. Hey guys.
Hello.
How was your weekend? I saw you, Tambra, on social media. You were somewhere. There was a game. There was something.
Yes, it was Jackson State University's homecoming this past weekend. Yes, it was. So it was a really good time in the city for sure.
Yeah, I saw you with that GMA guy. Say she must have liked those bicycle pants he had.
I noticed. I saw it.
He went to Jackson State University, DeMarco Morgan.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes, he is a Jackson State University alumni for sure.
Was he your time or after?
I think he was there during. I think he was there during. Really? Yeah, I think it was there during. But we actually
did you know him then?
No, we actually met literally when we graduated.
Oh, that's funny.
That's why I said I think it was during because we met like at the homecoming festivities when people come back for homecoming. But he used to be a reporter here too. He was a reporter here before he went on. Yeah, he was a reporter here.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So he was reporting him.
Yes, he started in Jackson. Yes.
My Lord. Well, I had a good weekend. I went to Houston.
What were you doing in H-Town?
I had to host an event for the St. Hope Healthcare, and it was really nice. Okay. But let me tell you, real nice. But let me tell you something. Girl, on my way back, they flew me in, and so girl, I was almost crying on the plane, bitch, because it was turbulent, honey. This woman, and she was a Caucasian woman, she let me hold her hand during that damn turbulence. I was so damn nervous and upset, but I had taken, they gave me 3 glasses of wine. I had wine because wine normally calms me down. Baby, that wine didn't do
3 might do the opposite.
It didn't do nothing. And it gave, then at the hotel before I left, the guy gave me some Benadryl. I didn't take the Benadryl yet, but they said it would have really worked. But I'm like, I just don't like flying, honey.
Yeah, I don't like
really
turbulence.
Affects you that way.
Huh?
It really affects
turbulence. So I'm with Gary on that. I do not like turbulence. I don't like to fly like that.
If it's turbulent, I'm like this, like, let's go. I swear to you.
You're probably one of the people who fall asleep on the runway before the plane
takes off. I fall asleep before the plane takes off.
Exactly. You stay asleep doing everything.
And I'm so mad when we land. I'm like, God damn.
I don't know how people do that, honey. I mean, I was in first ass and I still was nervous, honey. So,
Was it cloudy? Like raining and stuff?
It rained in Houston. Okay, yeah. It was raining in Houston, but oh, girl, my nerves bad. But the event was nice. I enjoyed it, and I enjoyed the people. So, I was so glad when I landed, honey. As soon as I got to the plane, bitch, I went to the shopping, honey. I didn't buy nothing.
You needed something to calm your nerves. You needed something to calm
your nerves at that moment. Yes, calm your nerves.
Gary, you know that you have so much more of a chance of having an accident or having a problem in your car.
I hear that all the time. But
it doesn't help.
My preacher said, because people talk about, well, if it's your time, honey, you going to go. He said, well, what if it's the pilot's time? Then I got to go?
If it's the pilot's time, then you're going to live.
Right. You're going to make it.
No, if that goddamn plane crash, I ain't.
You're going to make it.
If you're not supposed to die, and that's how I think. I'm like, you know what? If it ain't my time, it ain't my time. So I get on a plane like, do.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I wish I could do that, Alfredis. I really
That's good sleep, because guess what? Here's why it's good sleep. My kids can't bug me. Nobody. There's nothing I can do. There's no other activity I can do while I'm flying except
even when
fly.
I do fall asleep, I'll wake up on any little bump.
Exactly, because I be want to hear. But one thing I do like about flying, I just like going through the airport with my luggage.
That's the highlight of
you like
trip.
the fit.
Going through with your luggage and stuff.
Part.
Yeah, because bitch, after that plane take off, my nerve. And I also like when we get to that 10,000 feet or whatever, because I know they say you can take your phone out, even though I don't know how to use my phone or nothing like that. But I know I feel like I'm in the clear, so to speak.
Okay.
Wow. And y'all asked to be going international. I wish the hell I would fly for 10 damn hours. Are you crazy?
I don't like to fly long, but one thing is if you fly internationally, you have to fly first class or business class.
That's what they said. They were telling me that too this weekend.
I made the mistake one time, flew to Italy. And it was Coach, and I was going to be sitting next to Mitch. You remember Mitch, Gary, one of my good friends. We were like, we're good. We're sitting next to each other. As soon as we got there, the first thing we did was like, we need to change our flight back to first class immediately. It was the worst. Oh, it was the worst.
But they told me, though, they say most of the people on the plane, y'all asked to be just as nervous. They say they be nervous, Gary. They just don't show it. But I'm like, honey, all them damn sleepers like you to go straight
I guess
to
I'm
sleep.
a unicorn because that's some good. And guess what? There ain't nothing you can do about anything. You got to just give it to God. You know what I do? I will tell you this: when I get on the plane, and my kids know this, I say a prayer of protection. And that's it. And then after
I pray too. And I pray.
I do too.
You can't pray and worry. Now you're going to do either or the other.
I know that, but I'm the only one on the plane crossing my heart when we land. I'm like, oh, thank you, Jesus, we made it. And stuff. And everybody was just looking like, what in the hell wrong with this fool? But she held my hand and everything.
That was so sweet.
That was nice.
An hour and a half flight and might be nervous.
Is there still, I love when you didn't know her. I love like good, compassionate people.
Oh, yeah.
She was really nice. She told me, she said, you can hold my hand, I'll hold your hand. And baby, when that shit started bumping and stuff, honey, I grabbed her hand. I felt bad because I was squeezing it, honey. But
oh, Gary. Okay, well, listen, for those of you who are listening to our podcast, of course, you can listen anywhere you get your podcast, on Spotify, Apple, wherever. And of course, you can watch on our YouTube page, watch all the shenanigans. New episodes drop every single Wednesday. So make sure you hit that alert button, like, do all the things. Make sure you comment. We want to know what you think about all the things. And we want to know what you want us to talk about. And we want to know.
Alfredas, did you have a new light on or did you get a tan?
Okay, here's the thing. I'm going to I have a new light on because if I turn it off, it's dark. So listen.
No, leave it on. But it looks like you have a glow. It looks good.
It does.
So let me
the way
the way my house faces like over on where the light is coming from. There's also like where all my windows are. It's my courtyard. You're not in my courtyard. But let me tell you something about this room. It's dark. It's the color as you can see back here. These mosquitoes have come out.
Oh, and so I got
the bug thing. I got to put lights because this is a super tall ceiling, like the tallest ceiling in our house, believe it or not. And these mosquitoes, they love this room. I got lights. I'm like, oh, you're not going to catch me today. You will not get me today. I even have like a little bug thing. Yes, y'all, the mosquito, because in Dallas, anyway, it's like 80 degrees. We're probably going to have a tornado today. So it's like wet. It's muggy.
It's cold here,
mosquitoes love it.
It's cold there. It's like we're all down south and we're like in three different.
It's cold in Atlanta. What is it in Jackson?
All of our weather is different. It's 80 degrees. I have on my Jackson State because we won.
I was wondering why you had that damn hot ass hat on. I thought it was freezing out there.
Short sleeves. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and the hat.
I have my hat because it's Jackson State. Remember I told you anytime Jackson State wins and all of that, I'm going to make sure I have my Jackson State hat on.
I love that.
Yeah,
I do not represent my old school like that.
Neither do I. I'm like, I wish the hell I would.
We're all down south and we have all different weather. We're not even far apart from each other. That's the crazy thing. Not at all.
And then Alfreda's not at all. Even though I started off, but she went to HBCU, so she got to do that.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You got to represent the HBCUs.
Oh, yeah, I definitely, absolutely. Look, since we're talking, and Gary's like our fashionista, right? Gary, did you see our friend Kiki Wyatt on social media talking about the jewelry?
Bitch, I talked about it this morning.
Do tell.
Oh,
please
baby.
Tell the rest of us.
I said, this is direct Gary. I said, I have to hear Gary's.
Girl.
Did you see the video? Did you know the store that she was talking about?
But I didn't call the damn name. Okay. First of all, honey, girl, it was in Douglasville.
She was in the store.
But baby, Alfreda's baby, this girl bought 2 Rolexes, girl.
Ooh.
And those girls both broke, honey. I guess they got pissed off, honey, and they broke together. And honey, she brought them back, baby, and she told them, they said, girl, we're not going to fix it. But they said, well, girl, but won't you go to Rolex? Did they tell her to go to Rolex?
Yeah.
Or go to a deal or
something?
They
didn't even tell her that. I thought they told her they could not give her. She wanted another one. And she was like, give me another one. And they were like, no. They wouldn't. And she said she's been getting her jewelry there for like the past 7 years or so. Like she's a customer at this particular store. They didn't the face of the Rolex was like turned around, like upside down.
Yeah, honey.
So do they think that she did something to it, or that she bought it there?
Yeah. Well, she bought it, but girl, honey, I don't know if she was Rolex or were they Lex Rolling.
Yes.
But never, honey.
But you know what? She can take it to the Rolex. She can take it to Rolex. There's Rolex almost in every city, especially major city.
Watch back to the dealership, the place where I bought it from.
Where you purchased it.
Because you got to pay when you take it to the Rolex. When you take it to Rolex, you're going to have to pay.
You should go to an authorized Rolex dealer, honey.
That part.
Honey, or somebody that you know that's real reputable. First of all, in that mall, honey, that mall small. I think it's almost dilapidated. It's not a
How
big
can
time.
they have Rolexes then? How can they have Rolexes?
Well, girl, honey, that's why they have Rolexes.
It was a jewelry store, like something type of jewelry store.
Are y'all scared to say the name because she did it? Didn't she?
I don't remember the name.
Yeah, I remember. I ain't. I'm not scared to say because she called out the name. But my thing is this:
she was in the store.
Is it reputable? Is it a reputable jewelry store?
I have never heard of it.
I don't know if it's reputable or not, but I do know. Like this is what I tell people too. I'm not going buy a damn Range Rover from flips on the side of the road, bitch.
Why would you buy? You got to go to the Range Rover, or even if you're not going to a Range Rover dealership, go to a Mercedes, go to a reputable
dealership.
Yeah,
that has a mechanic place adjacent to it. So if that girl breaks, you can bring it back and they go fix it up.
They sell warranties.
Yeah,
They have a warranty when you purchase it.
But Rolex is gonna. If it's a Rolex, she's got a warranty on it. And if she just bought, maybe it was pre-owned. I don't know how that works.
Yeah, well, honey, I tell you, and they didn't give a damn if she was a star or not, baby.
They did not care. When I tell you they did not care, because all she was asking was like, give her another one. Like she just wanted something else. They did not care. They did not treat her like she had been a customer for the past few years.
My people have never done that to me. Never.
They did not treat her like that. Like it was
Somebody
bad.
spent that much money on a Rolex.
She was so upset.
Rolexes are expensive now.
Hell yeah.
There are some that you can't even find anymore. There are some, if you got them, you better hold on. I told my husband, you better hold on to that bad boy.
The guy just told me, because Rolex is not really selling. He said something about how they're not selling. But this happened before where they went on, where they weren't selling them, or they put you on a list or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But honey, I tell you, honey, that couldn't have happened to me though, honey.
Yeah, but it obviously wasn't a store that she she did frequent.
She did frequent it.
Yeah, she's been there. She said she has been a customer for years.
Well, then she should report them to Rolex. They did not treat her like that. She should report them to Rolex because you have to. I mean, Rolex has to say you can sell their stuff, don't they? I don't know. Look, I'm talking like I've had my watch for 30 years. I don't even go get it tuned every year.
You and me both.
Listen, you're supposed to go get that thing tuned. It's $300. No, we just shake it up. Let it keep going. We're just gonna shake it up.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Y'all, we have some sad news that happened this week. Quincy Jones, y'all, 91 years old. So sad, but I hate when people say this. He had a good life. I feel like he had a good life. You know what I mean? 91 years.
He outlived all his friends, probably. He was 91 years old. And I said it was a sad day for white women. I know a lot of them sad. I mean, you know, Quincy, you know, he loved the ladies. And I loved all his kids' mama, Khadija and Shashida and all of them.
Oh yeah,
you know, their
beautiful.
mama was Peggy Lipton. Peggy Lipton. You know, Peggy Lipton played on Mars Squad. That was before y'all days, probably.
Mm-hmm. No, I remember that. Mars Squad had a black person on it. That's why.
Yeah, they had what's his name was on there. But yeah, he was married to Peggy Lipton for years and stuff.
And the one daughter, which one is it? Looks just
Khadija,
like...
the one that was with Tupac.
No. The other looks just like Peggy Lipton, the actress.
Oh, yeah.
She looked just like her mom, if her mom had a little bit of color to her. I wonder if people are going to come out with all their stories now about Quincy Jones. I don't know.
Well, they probably, but I know one thing, though. He was a great composer, producer, and he did a lot of music for a lot of people, honey.
I mean, everybody.
Yes. Yep.
He got rich way before black people were getting rich. He was making money way before, athletes, and they say he passed away peacefully, so that's all you can wish for.
Yes, surrounded by family in his home.
That's right. Now y'all know they say it happens in threes. Now, have we lost another icon this year?
Well, we already lost. We lost James Earl Jones. We lost Frankie Beverly.
Oh yeah, that's three icons right there.
We already had there was another one too.
Three.
So that's three, but it was four.
So Gary,
about James from Good Times.
Oh yeah,
we did talk about that. We talked about that too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, so you were talking about Caucasian women, as you like to call them.
Mm-hmm.
What you think about Giselle Bundchen? What do you think about her?
I was shocked.
I was
like, white women don't do that.
First off, I thought she was too old. How old?
No, it don't matter how old girl. She said, you know what, Tom, I love you. Your ass, I with my Jizuzuzu guy, honey. She got with the Jizuzuzu guy after she left Tom. Now her ass pregnant. Girl.
Really?
They don't usually get pregnant for
but let me tell you something. She is just as wealthy as Tom Brady.
Exactly.
So she doesn't need the money. She could care less. And I think she's one of those people. Like, I remember seeing her, and Tamron interviewed her one time, told me this about her a long time ago. when she was still with Tom. Like they were real healthy eaters. And I remember her saying something, and it surprised me. She shaves her face. Have you ever heard of this? You shave your face and it's like a loofah. Like men have, they loofah for themselves because they shave. And it was a very interesting interview back on the Today Show. And she just raved about her and said Giselle was just so freaking cool. Like she was one of those, like I think they had like a garden or something. Just some rich people really don't have to do. Well, I guess it is like all.
But that's shocking to me. Isn't that kind of? And she let herself get pregnant.
I was surprised. How
you got pregnant? You thought you would think she want to keep the family wholesome with just her 3 kids.
But it was never. It was no. Because remember, Tom Brady started messing with. Tom Brady cheated on. Well, I don't know, but Tom Brady started messing with Giselle when he had the other model pregnant. Remember?
Oh,
Tom Brady had the one model pregnant. I can't think of her name.
Model number 1.
She was a supermodel though. She was one of those supermodels.
Model
with Naomi Campbell and all the ones, I think. Anyway, she was a supermodel, got her pregnant, and then started messing with Giselle. And so
I mean, that shocked the hell out of me. I'm like, what? A white woman getting pregnant that's not out of wedlock, but it just don't usually be that way. You know, it's not saying that it's other races, but that was just shocking for me because they just seem to be so pure and wholesome. And
everybody has it's so beyond that now. Nobody waits to get married to have a baby. And a lot of people are like, you know what, I like you like me, we're gonna have cute kids and we can take care of ourselves.
I guess, but you had to raise these bastards, honey. But like you said, she got just as much money as he does.
Absolutely.
And do know her Star Island mansion is right behind his?
It's so weird.
They live in the same neighborhood.
They want the kids to be able to probably go to the same schools. You don't want your kid, just because you're getting a divorce, you don't want your kid, not that their kid's probably at a private school, so it wouldn't matter. But you want your kids in the same neighborhood with the same kids and all the things.
I guess, child. And you just buy a mansion across the gate.
By each other.
Yes. I mean, if it was me and I was that wealthy, I'd be parading all these male models. I'd be like, let's what's the flavor?
But as long as I ain't got to pay what I weigh. If you got to pay what you weigh, I don't want them bastards. You can't just come to me, honey, on a natural, honey. I ain't finna give your ass nothing.
Oh, my goodness.
But listen, hey, did y'all heard about Jazzy?
What?
Cam Newton's girlfriend?
What happened?
They said she's the ultimate girlfriend. She said she loves Cam Newton, and she said he could have any woman he wants, as long as he let her know about it. They got that match. They got that relationship where she let. And they say, I don't have my readers on. They say Cam Newton and his girlfriend Jazzy are all over the social media. They say because Jazzy proudly professed being a submissive girlfriend. And they say, now they know, honey. They say part of her submission is to allow Cam to be with other women, honey. And honey, they say Jazzy and Cam are a fixture around Atlanta social circles. They're saying the former NFL star turned podcaster brings Jazzy to a movie. Oh, he take her to movie openings. He take her to concerts. And they're together at some of Atlanta's hottest clubs. And from the outside looking here, saying that they are very happy. But
did they get married or are they just boyfriend girlfriend?
He has a lot of kids.
He got 8 damn kids, I think it is. But no, they not married. So they say, but honey, for as long as they say Jazzy is very happy with it. She don't mind him bringing other women home. As long as he lets her know, or talk to, he got to let her know. Like if he's sitting home right now bored and Jazzy somewhere shopping and he decides to get an erection and he want another woman, he gets to go get her.
So what do y'all think about that? What do y'all think about? I mean, here's the thing though. Look. Let's just play devil's advocate with you. She could be with Tyrone down the street, little broke Tyrone, who could be doing it as well. But instead, she's living in that big old mansion. She can do whatever. Like you said, she might be out somewhere shopping, driving whatever, $300,000 SUV. I'm just saying she could be with Tyrone.
We said exactly what you said. But Alfreda's y'all, I don't know, because with me being, I'm not.
I couldn't do it.
I couldn't do it. She's doing her own thing too. I mean, we're talking about.
But you remember, women can't do their own thing. But women can't do their own thing.
Double-edged sword.
She better not bring no dick home, honey. But he could bring all the women home he want. But she better not bring them home.
True. I bet you're true.
Does she have multiple kids by him too?
She has one. She just got. He got 8 kids. Other women, yeah, she was the number 8 or number 9 and stuff. But I
wait. So when they talked about it, did she talk about that she can do it as well, or was
of course not? No.
So she
got to sit and wait on his ass while he gallivant and do whatever he wanted to do. Let me tell y'all something, and I know y'all may say I'm insecure, and I don't know if I'm insecure or what, but I'm not having that shit. You're not about to sit here and have another damn queen, honey, and be with me, honey. You dipping up in this bitch, honey, and I gotta know about it? No.
That's insane.
But like they said, like what our friend said, but honey, she gets to shop, she gets to live in the mansion, she gets to have a life. Girl.
But honestly, let's be honest. If you have self-respect, you should be able to get that. You should be able to have it both ways. You should be able to have your man who is monogamous and not cheating. That's cheating. But I'm sure he doesn't want her to do it. That's just.
But he tells them when they tell you about it, they say it's no longer cheating because I told you.
That sounds like an agreement or some type of business agreement they have. Like, that's not love to me.
That
ain't love at all.
How can you be okay with your man? Listen, you better not be when you're with him. You better not even be looking at another chick. Now, when you're not with me,
but they said, would you rather him tell you, or would you rather him go out cheating and you find out about it?
How about I'd rather him not cheat?
Yeah,
no, that part. Like I don't. Yeah, that's a lot, and that seems like that would be a lot on her. That's why I don't know. Does she love him? Because I don't think.
Well, but then she loves him because she let them doing it.
Not necessarily because
she want to be with him.
She might love the lifestyle.
Maybe she loves the lifestyle. Because it is something that I just can't see a person that loves someone continuously sit there and be hurt like that. You have to listen to how many times he goes out and how many times he cheats. Like, I don't think, and she's very beautiful. I don't think
she's beautiful, girl. You better go.
Yes,
I would
exactly.
go.
I think, like as you said, it's something else. Like that is depth. I feel like that's something else.
Yeah, but y'all know what? Y'all know people. If she's okay with it, which you know,
if
they've made this agreement,
exactly. Girl, go.
I think you'll be. And here's what would upset me is that I have a child with you. And so now, you know, my kid, we got a kid together and you're going out just doing your thing with all these other women. That's just gross. You think about your kid, dude. But I guess
your kid's going to grow up one day too. And they're going to read this shit.
Yes, they're going to have to see all of these things. Like that's just.
Well, speaking of agreements, y'all, we got to talk about the one Diddy had for his parties. Have y'all heard about him?
Yeah.
Now the women there were specifications for these women. They had to be a certain size. Now listen. I've been above 140 earlier this year. I couldn't have gotten into the party for other reasons as well. But what was it, Gary? You had to be under 140.
You had to be under 140 pounds. You had to be slim, tall. You had to have long hair, no short hair.
Diddy's not that tall. That's weird. He's not that tall.
Yeah, but it was just so many requirements.
Had to have long hair. Did it have to be real? How would you know?
They didn't say, huh?
He likes model types. Like we've talked about Diddy before on Dish Nation, and like he always, when we talked about him having a type.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's definitely got a type.
But you know what, though? It's amazing, though, honey, and we know it's real, but how society is for women. Y'all women got to go through a lot of shit. Let me have a damn party. Let the fine boys come in, honey. You got to have at least, when your blood pressure is up, it needs to be at least 8 or above inches, or you can't come in. Okay. You know, you got to have nice big thighs. You know, chiseled nice cake, chiseled chest. Yeah. So let's see who does that besides a person I know. But anyway, we ain't talking about it.
But look at Diddy. I feel like what you bringing to the table, Diddy? But Diddy's never been attractive to me.
But he got money.
He's got money, and besides money, power. It's that
and
power.
Well, he ain't got it now though. But yeah. But so it's amazing what women got to go through, honey. And you know, and they say, and you don't have to tell your age. They didn't have to tell their age.
Now that is a problem.
And is that true about the signing the NDAs that last pretty much for the rest of your life?
But does that really work? What if you get in? What if the court of law? What if the courts? I would think that a judge's subpoena would be more. I would think. Yeah. I think that would
take precedence over that for sure.
Surely.
For sure.
So yeah, I'm a son. So I'm not going to sit and talk about you on a gossip, but you on a blog. However, if I get a subpoena, I'm telling everything because I'm not going to jail for you. So I don't know.
Speaking of Diddy, did you see where Ray J said that his sons actually stepped to him outside of a club?
Yeah, they tried to fight his ass because he talked about Diddy's sons, honey.
Diddy's sons. Why? About sons. What? Like they said, Chris Brown actually stepped in and jumped out of the car. Like, for outside of a club. Like the sons.
But about what? Like, why do they have beef?
Christian and
so they talked about their daddy.
For saying something about their father.
Everybody's talking something about their daddy.
Nah.
Like, well, you gonna fight
they
everybody?
Just happened to find him, so they said we're gonna
I was gonna say that they saw Ray J.
I know everybody's raving too. Angel Reese, honey, 'cause what she did to Cayenne, Anthony Carmelo, and Lala's son. She sat down and had him on her podcast, and she told him, watch these old ass women, because they're going to be coming for your checks. Because he's only 17. And she told him, honey, to watch it, because them old women, honey, she said, baby, they will come for you after your check. She told him, she said, quote, she said, you need to be careful when you go to the league. She said, this is coming from sis. She said, even when you're in college, you need to be careful with these women. She said, like, no, for real, like one slip up. She said, you be seeing these stories, Kai. She said, don't do it because I'm coming after y'all. Facts, don't do it. She said, because you're 17, it's the women that's a lot older than you that you're going to have to worry about, honey. And she told him to worry about these old ass women.
You know, when I used to
run after young boys?
Yes, let me tell you something.
Why can't she watch out for the young ones too?
She better look out for all of them. But
women.
I remember when I used to have to do the club in Dallas a long time ago. And so when you were hosting every weekend, I'd have to host the same party. And I would see these older women go after these younger sports stars. And, you know, and they were beautiful. They were pretty. But I would see these ladies forever and ever and ever on the Dallas scene. And they would get them too. I don't know if it might have just been, you know, one night stands or whatever, but they would be at the club and like, oh my Lord, please, I don't want to be this old in the club. But I would see them going after them. And it was interesting because I'm like, you know what though?
But y'all remember, look at, what's her name? Is it Drea? Look at all them girls.
Drea.
I knew you were about to say
just
her.
Had them old ass women just had them babies. But I mean, these girls got to get a chance.
Age gap between them.
Who was messing with Michael Jordan's son?
Later, Laura
Pippen.
Larsa Pippen.
But listen, y'all, men have been doing, I'm not saying you should, obviously 17-year-old, but men have been doing it for ages. Men date much, much younger women.
That is true.
All the time, 20, 30, 40. I mean, look at Donald Trump running for president. Look how much younger his wife is than him. Like, come on. Men have been doing it forever.
I literally just thought about an episode. I think that was Married to Medicine, Gary, if I'm not mistaken, where Phaedra was like, let me go over here with these young ones. She was like, I think that was,
y'all, my husband is
on the show.
My husband is 8 years younger than me. Okay. So that's kind of a lot. Yes. But when we met, I thought we were the same age. So, you know, 8 years is, and I think we look the same age. I think I might look younger because y'all know black don't crack. So
that was the thing when I was in a relationship. As long as your ass looked just as old as me,
that's right. Good. Yeah. But we met. I thought we were the same age, and then when he told me age, how old he was, I'm like, oh, really?
Your old ass, honey, gonna be bringing you some pet milk, honey.
Come on, little baby. Let mama show you how to do it.
Oh my goodness.
Come on, get the little baby. So yeah, I don't know. Hey, did y'all see Eddie Murphy's gonna play George Clinton? I'm so glad Eddie Murphy's back out there because he's one of our iconic actors that took a break from Hollywood. And now he's back. Martin's kind of back.
Yeah, his ass had to come back. He got that young white woman with them twins.
Well,
I'm sorry.
Gary, I don't know if we've ever had a show where you haven't brought up white women. I think you want to be a white woman.
I think I do too.
Holding a white woman's hand on the plane, Gary.
Yes, honey. If they write a book to tell me how to be one, I think I probably
for a day.
It just happened though. But we love everybody on this show, so
we sure thank you. My husband is white, Gary. Stop being so racial.
Your husband white.
You're so racial. Now, listen. My in-laws, my mother-in-law is a white woman.
It just be matter of facts. That's all. I just like about how they said a backstory. Yeah. I just like to let the people know.
Hey, we're just honest. We just honest on here, and this is how we talk on the phone, actually.
Exactly. So this is a conversation y'all having with us. Y'all just happen to be peeping in on our conversation, and we love it because we just open it up to.
Yes. All right. So y'all, every Wednesday, make sure that you are right here. A new episode drops on YouTube, on Spotify, Apple, wherever you get your podcast. Make sure you like it. Make sure you comment. Make sure you subscribe. Do all of those things, and we will, y'all, I think we're done, right?
Yes, we are. Thanksgiving is coming around. I'm planning on being stuffed, so hopefully y'all have a good
Gary, I know what, I mean, we had done a clean out. With not a whole bunch of sexual innuendo.
Well,
so you had to bring it all
turkey.
Back. Okay. All right. Okay, bye.
Y'all have a great day, honey.
Definitely enjoy the rest of your week.